Clock, the African black cock was our most trusted alarm clock. It will crow at the right time, not 1 minute late, not 1 second early, waking up not only the master or the mistress who fed it, but the rest of the community to be up and doing. Oh, remember when we used to tell each other early in the morning, tomorrow when we hear the crow of the African black cock, you must know it's me, myself, and I, saying thank you for everything you've done for me today. And of course, previously. Yet, when the festivities came, we're quick to dehumanize the African black cock. What did we do? We assassinated it and served its corpse on our place, which we proudly called food. This is the African history class with the African proverb of the day. Now, our African proverb today is very interesting. It is coming from our Kiswahili-speaking ancestors from East Africa. They say, and I quote, "Kila ndege huruka na abawa zake." Kila ndege huruka na mbawa zake, which simply means every bird flies with its own wings. Have you ever seen a bird that flew with another bird's wings? The proverb is emphasizing the need for self-care and personal responsibility. You don't have to depend on others to do for you what you have to do for yourself. Every individual is endowed with some personal characteristics and abilities to help them live their lives. It's time to flap your own wings and move to your destination. My brother, my sister, there are some people who think they are so wise. You know what they do? They depend on others, feigning weakness or sickness. At the end of the day, they suffer. Do you remember when you were in school? There were some people who never had money to buy anything. They only waited for you to buy the food, and then they'll come and join you to eat. Yet in their pockets, they saved their own lunch money. Do you remember that? It followed them throughout life. They thought they were wise. Little did they know that they were only, in fact, embracing mediocrity. My brother, my sister, first and foremost, the person who has bought the food that you are eating from bought the food that they want to eat at the time. So you are always forcing yourself to eat the food other people are eating, not food that you necessarily want to eat. It's like in the days when the Israelites were running away from Egypt. They were fed with one food, manna, till they were tired and had to call upon God and ask God to give them chicken. My brother, my sister. And interestingly, it was made in such a way that you couldn't hoard manna. Once you kept it till the following day, worms came out of it. True? It's very simple. Anytime you have to depend on somebody, it means they have to move before you move. Anytime you have to imitate somebody, that means you have to wait until the person takes a step before you. So you play second fiddle every time. That's mediocrity. There are a lot of people in the society who play second fiddle. They are always waiting for somebody to feed them. They are waiting for somebody to take a step. There is no division of labor. For instance, I can understand if a man buys his wife or his girlfriend so much. I can understand. You know why? It's simple. Your wife sits at home to take care of the babies that you have made. If you were going to employ a nanny, it will cost money. True? Number two, your wife is almost like the doctor or the nurse in the house. When the children are sick, wifey is the one who takes care of them, right? Before it gets to the hospital, that's in worst scenarios. True? In our local homes, our wives are also helpers on the farm. They do a lot of work. So I can understand that. If it's a girlfriend, she keeps you warm every night. True? If it's a girlfriend, some girlfriends even work like wives. They cook for you, they wash for you, except the slay queens. They have long fingernails that cannot wash. Long fingernails. They are only good at washing in washing machines. That's if they want to wash at all. They never cook. They would always use their phone to call for food to be delivered. But some girlfriends are even better than wives. Do you agree with me? There are some girlfriends, they would wash, they will clean, they will take care of you. In fact, so what comes into your mind is, if I marry this one, it means it will even be more. My brother, my sister, think about it deeply. We are all birds. We need each other. Please don't depend on each other unnecessarily for what you can do for yourself to be done for you. Think about it. Once you become independent, you will be shocked how high you can fly. There are some people, they are just too mediocre. They cannot even boil water without burning it. Somebody has to do everything for them. Think about it. This is the African proverb of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Papa J, and I'm a regular student of the African history class. I love the African proverbs, Anoman Tua, original.
Yeah, this is Jack Coffee. Why? We're listening to Black Rasta African history class. We also students here, and we like it. Yeah, more African stories, African history. You see?
The African history class. In fact, Black Rasta has brought something new. And this is where we are all listening to our own history. Ghana, Bakwasem, Bibi Mai, Bakwasem, Black, Nyamisha.
Otororo mono African history class am. Otororo mono African history class am. Black Rasta grono. Agbolo sunu alo
all the way to Kenya. This is going to last only 2 minutes. Right here in the African History class. Now in Kenya there is what is known as the Luo tribe. The Luo, L-U-O, the Luo tribe. In Kenya, they have what is known as the ninth runners. The ninth runners of the Luo tribe. Now, in the rural villages of Western Kenya, there is a highly unique, secretive subculture of individuals known as night runners. Their local name is the Jujuoki, the Jujuok, or better still, the Jajuok, J-A-J-O-U-K. That's J-A-J-U-O-K, J-A-J-U-O-K, Jajuok. Now the belief is very simple. Night running is believed to be an ancestral compulsive condition passed down through family bloodlines. It is not considered traditional witchcraft meant to kill people, but rather a bizarre spiritual urge to cause psychological mischief. Now the practice is simple. At midnight, these individuals who live completely normal lives as teachers, farmers, or shopkeepers during the day strip naked. Yes, cover their bodies in ash and run through the village. And this happens at midnight. They throw stones at iron sheets, dance with wild animals like hyenas, knock on doors, and chase late night travelers just to terrify them. Culturally, it is viewed as a spiritual curse of hyper energy that can only be relieved by running under the moonlight. My brother, my sister, they strip naked, cover themselves with ash, and then run at midnight. And if they encounter wild animals, they dance with the wild animals. For them, it's a way of releasing a certain curse on them and also to frighten witches away. It is known as the night running, and it is locally called Ujuoki, or better still, Jajuok. This is the African History class from Kenya.
Luca Production.